Greetings, greetings. Hopefully, I'm in here. Good Lord, I apologize. Let's start this over with. Greetings. Thank you so much for coming to the Crystal. Welcome to the Crystal Palace. However, before I begin, this is fair use. Please look at the screen. It talks about copyright, uh, disclaimer, and all that. Fair use, Copyright Act 1976. Everything I say is all alleged, including my name. Now, what I do want to tell you, even furthermore, welcome to the Crystal Palace. And please take off your shoes. Make sure you take off your shoes before you even enter our sanctuary. Um, Make sure that you leave your worries behind, as Michael Jackson just stated in from the 70s and the late 70s and the 80s, and throughout his career. Please relax and enjoy yourself. You leave your worries behind. Make sure that because we drank last night, I don't have any liquor. I don't even have any juice. Okay, so all I got at the bar is water. Okay, so you're certainly welcome to that, and we have a fruit tray. I'm not gonna be here long, so most of y'all probably didn't get the memo not to bring food. But if you did, perhaps there are styrofoam plates, or you can use. I definitely do have fruit, and I have a veggie tray, so you are certainly welcome to that. If you did BOF, make sure you understand that you will not be using my good china. But however, you may use our styrofoam plates. Also, my name is Dr. Ask. You can call me Dr. Ask. You can call me Dr. Mirror. You can call me Dr. A. Please don't call me out my name because I didn't call you out yours. All right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that because I invoke a beautiful energy. I'm really cool at times, right? So thank you so much, my crystals, shining, 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 all of my crystals. So you're welcome to come in. We're gonna go ahead and go to the parlor. Just as a reminder, if your feet aren't smelling as best as you want to, or you got dirt on your feet, be happy. You can certainly go to the restroom and be able to wash your feet, and I'm sure you will be happy about that. So kudos to you. Okay, so make sure you wash your feet off, and let's go ahead and go. I have footies. We don't do ankle socks. We do footies. They call footies. Okay, so definitely go ahead and put your Michael Kors house shoes back on. I did save them and I did air them out for you. And I also, if you, for those that like Coach, prefer Coach, I have Coach as well. I know somebody said if they want to get Prada, they're going to have to bring their own. I'm not buying Prada. Okay, not yet. I haven't graduated to Prada just yet. I only have one purse, so that's just one for me, right? So let's go into the parlor, shall we? Before we do that, make sure you grab the water. Did I tell you I grabbed the water? Go grab your water. That's all I got. So let's do basically a recap of this week. And again, I do apologize. I did start early live, and I wind up having to delete that live because made a plum fool out of myself because I was just talking. And guess what? Y'all was not. Y'all was oblivious to the facts. Okay, so welcome, 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 all of my crystals. Okay, so we're in the parlor room. Let's get started. So first on the docket, first, I'm talking. Why am I talking crazy? First on the list, I wanted to talk about was live life. Okay, so anywho, live life. Let's do a recap on her and basically talk about this week. Basically, Stella has been out of town. She's been stuck. How you doing? Happy again? I spoke, but you didn't hear me earlier. Crystals, please like and share. Um, Now, she basically had to have her child she had to actually stand up and be a real mother this week because her mother's out of town. She probably just in a hotel trying to get her a break because Olivia do too much. And I could imagine what hell, what he double hockey stick it is like in trying to parent her even as an adult, and she's still parenting her. Let's keep it real. Okay, so This time she didn't take AJ with her. I remember last year when she left to go out of town, she took AJ with her. But this year she was not doing that, okay? And I don't blame her, right? So, um, so Olivia, of course, she enters the room. She's gonna come inside, y'all. Please let her in. I think she has to say something. She has a response to us. So without further ado, I guess we're gonna bring Olivia coming to the stage. So she's gonna try to explain herself. So I don't know if y'all wanna clap, y'all are more than welcome to clap. Okay, good Lord, that's enough. I can't tolerate it. Shane, she's been a poor pitch mom, wait babysitter for a week. So sad. So yeah. So Olivia, um, you can go ahead and speak if you would like. I guess we want you to kind of do a recap of basically what your week has been like.
Um, Hi guys, my name is Olivia. I love my AJ. I'm such a superb mother, and I love my cats because my cats are my whole life. And unfortunately, Gerard has me going. Well, oh my God, I'm not supposed to say that. My ex has me going through these different things that I have to go through, and it's just ridiculous that I have to sit up and just go through the courtroom, and I have to um I can't even talk to my cats, and why you guys keep saying that I'm trying to replace my cats with the two babies that I have. Oh, oh, how you doing, baby? Oh, you know how to say lollipop or sucker. Oh, you do. Oh, how great. Oh, guys, he knows how to say it. Oh, it's so annoying. Oh, it's so annoying, guys. Why do I? He says it, and that's all he wants to do. Here, take it. Take it. Oh, I'm reading in the chat. Oh, you said don't throw. I didn't throw it at him. I just handed it to him. Oh my God. You guys are so judgmental. I mean, this is my child. I know how to raise my child. I don't need you all telling me what to do with my child. I mean, it's not your child. Why don't you old women have your own kids? I mean, oh, I forgot you guys already raised your children, and why you're trying to raise my child. I mean, oh my God, you doing too much. Ew. Oh, oh, Angie. Hey, puppy. Oh, hey, puppy. Oh, I love you so much. Yeah, you don't say, oh, hi. You want to say bye now? Okay. Well, why you come up here in the first place? Oh, ew. Oh, 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 my stomach hurts. Ew, maybe I ate the wrong thing. Oh, I'm so hungry. Oh, I ate too much. Oh, I'm so hungry. Oh, I feel so nauseous. Ew, my cats. Gerard, I don't want to call it. My ex won't let me talk to my cats. I guess this year I'm not gonna have them for Christmas. So I guess we just celebrate it when they come because we're gonna have them for New Year's. Oh, Gerard always gets what he wants, and I just don't understand. I'm such a good mother. I don't know what you guys are talking about. You guys are always trying to put me down. I take care of my children. I work really hard. I'm not homeless like some people. You know what I mean? I'm still with my guy. Okay, guys, I have a confession. Guys, I have a confession. I'm no longer with um the children's father. He's just doing too much. I mean, he's just not doing what I need him to do. I mean, like oh yeah, well yeah, I did say he had a daughter. I mean, but well no, I said that AJ was his only kid, but okay, I lied because you guys didn't need to know my business anyway. Oh, ew, my stomach hurts. Ew, AJ, come on, lay down. Come on, AJ, why don't you take a nap with mommy? You don't put your children on the schedule. What do you mean I didn't put my he is on the schedule? You just don't understand. I mean, I know my child. He just goes to sleep when it just if I try to put him on a schedule, if we lay down at 8 o'clock, he'll be waking back up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and we don't want to do that. So, it's two. Oh, it actually is 2 o'clock in the morning, but um we get to sleep all day though, at least I do. Oh, Angie toured my room. So basically what happened was, and let me read your guys' comments. Um, so that was my rendition of how she sounds. It really hurts my vocal cords. So I need to not do that right now. My vocal cords really hurts trying to sound like a poor piss mom like she does. I cut my shirt down the middle of my chest and my breast, and that's all I'm worth. Stella, Stella has been gone for over 2 weeks now. What's going on? See, y'all gotta go back to the reading I did on Olivia. Y'all go back and watch that. It's just literally 30 minutes. I did it to yeah, I did it today. So go back and watch that. And I did kind of comment on some things on the readings I've done with her. What peanuts but Japanese peanuts? I am so tired. I have so much to do. Right. But lay up. Um Puppy, I come here. Oh, I can't pick you up on the internet. Gonna see you. Just sit there in that pissy and hungry. So, Stella's been out of town forever, right? Obviously. And Olivia still went to court, and court did not turn out the way that she had anticipated, right? Because she thought she was going to walk in and the court was going to give her children back, but yet she has allegedly, and this is all alleged, of course. We all have our opinion, right? So allegedly, she walks in and they basically tell her no, and she has to get different switching of holidays. She probably really wanted to spend some time on Christmas, but Christmas probably was better for her anyway because she wouldn't have to spend all that money. She could just fake it off, you know what I mean, with one gift or two gifts, rather than waking up and them not having anything. Probably because some children went back. This is my humble opinion. The children probably went back to Gerard and was like, "Look, we didn't even get really no gifts last year. Is it possible we can, we would rather stay here because they know they're gonna ball out on Christmas, right?" Because she photographs everything and films it. I don't know why she would photograph. I mean, not that I celebrate Christmas because I don't, but it's just not the point. But if you do as a family, if you celebrate Christmas, then you're gonna do Christmas things, like pulling out gifts and stuff like that, and the tree, out on the tree, and decorations, and none of that was happening. Okay. So, children, in my humble opinion, probably more than likely complain about that. She had last Christmas, and so she was living in Texas, but she said she will have them in New Year's Eve. Right. She will have New Year's Eve. So, now, it's gonna, and it's probably better for her anyways. Those children don't have to wake up and be disappointed to not have nothing under the tree. Liv, damn well the courts don't give a scratch and sniff custody. Ooh, ooh, that's hilarious. So that's basically, and then she moaned and groaned, and she made an announcement. I think this was like last week. I'm gonna talk about that too. She did make an announcement that she was single. Duh, chick, we knew that. And then also she went on to Instagram and she was trying to um, talk political. She basically is Republican. Everybody knows that. Not that we give a damn. But she was talking about that, and she got kicked off because she said something about a transgender female, which I don't. Again, we don't cover any of the LBG situation on this platform for obvious reasons, right? Um. So not that I have an issue with the LBG. I just don't want to talk about it because I think I don't want to. It's too much that come with it. So we're not gonna do that. Anyway, so Liv basically got kicked off of the platform, and
She had to bring it back to um, YouTube. And then she talked about her Wake Up America platform that she's going to get started her show. So she's going to get on there and talk her politics. So, God, it's going to be really funny to cover. But anywho, so nothing, no AJ, no. Then she took him to his uh his uh his situation, his help or whatever. Now let's talk about it. Okay, so that's basically it. Olivia, good girl, not get out. You know what I mean? Just get out. That's what I need you to do. Get out. See yourself out the door. I mean, don't let the door hit you with a God split you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying for the record, you can go ahead and go, girl. Because if you don't go, I mean, don't be mad at me, Olivia. Please don't cry. Olivia, please stop crying. Okay, I'm sorry. You don't just can you leave? I said nicer. Look, you can even take some water with you. Listen, you can even take some water. Okay, look, just take the water. Take all the waters. Goodbye. Thank you. Okay, so here we go with my Jazzy Life. Jazzy Life, do you mind coming up here? I don't feel, girl, we don't have the energy to clap. Olivia just drained us. She tried to succubus some people in the audience, and we just couldn't do it, with her. So my Jazzy Life, can you just come up here? I can't clap. We can't honestly clap for you. So just come on up here, Jazzy Life. Okay. Hey, my Jazzy Life, what happened? Why is it raining and thundering and storming all of a sudden? That is ridiculous, girl. Okay, okay. Can you make it stop? Thank you. Okay. Woo, girl, you already draining and dreary. That it's a lot. Okay, so here I'll pour you some coffee. Olivia, unfortunately, we don't have any more water because Olivia took it all. So we'll pour you some coffee. Okay, tell me when to stop. Okay, like that's a lot of coffee, my dad's like that. Don't you think that's a lot of coffee? Please don't put no creamer and sugar in it, please. Girl, please do not put all that creamer and sugar in the coffee. Come on now, like seriously. Look, I'm cutting you off. I'm cutting you off. That's it. That's it. That's it. You're gonna drink it all up. Like a lot of people, other people want coffee tomorrow morning when we go get started now. So I need you to be like really patient. Yes, yes, because she is definitely draining. Yes. So okay, my Jess life, girl. Let's talk. Okay, listen. Before we have this conversation, I always have to talk to you. I probably should have did. Okay, I get it. Listen, I didn't do the speech with Olivia. I probably should have did the same speech. I do need to treat y'all the same fairly. Okay, you're right. You're right. I will make sure that when Olivia comes back, okay, when we do our next week's cap recap on Sunday, I will make sure that Olivia gets the same treatment as you, Olivia Doodoo Johnson. I will make sure that that happens. Okay. So relax. Please relax, honey. Please relax. And I didn't clap for you. Okay, listen. Okay, fine. Here. Okay, that's it, girl. All right. I know you need that reassurance and stuff. And I'm trying my best, girl. But you kind of make, I mean, I done got you coffee. I'm really nice to you right now. And we applaud it, okay? So I don't know what more you want of my Jazzy life. It's just weird. Listen, you don't have to make that noise. You don't have to make that noise. Okay. You don't have to make noise. Okay. Okay. You can have something from the fruit tray, okay? I don't have your listen. I don't have that, girl. We don't have that green smoothie drink that you got from like the store. Like that, I don't have that in my house because we don't drink that kind of stuff at the house. Okay, so I don't have it. So You gotta relax. You gotta relax. You got to relax. Okay? Dang, dirty foot dukes. I'm sorry. You just pushing my buttons right now. I asked you to relax. Okay? All right, just you want a chair? Okay, we'll get you a chair. Okay, no, I don't want you on my couch. No, no, you're right. I don't want you on my couch. Listen, it's a chair that I was gonna throw out, but maybe I should keep it just for when you come over and sit. Okay. All right. Have a seat, girl. Have a seat. Okay. All right. You got everything. Everybody, y'all listen. The crystals want to talk to you, my Jazzy life. So you can't ask us to do all this. Now, we didn't already, you know, did enough for you, okay? All right, so let's talk. All right. So we have a couple of questions, okay? And can you, oh my God, you're already draining me. My heart chakra is really hurting right now, okay? So let me try to breathe in and breathe out so I can get grounded, okay? All right. I hope everybody else breathe in and breathe out because woo, she's draining. Okay, so my Jazzy life, can you please tell us or give us a recap of what happened this week? We okay, so let me. I know I didn't do this for Olivia, and I let Olivia speak freely, but I really didn't have any questions for Olivia. We more interested in your train wreck as opposed to Olivia's train wreck because her train wreck is like, this week. So you're like the woman of the hour, okay? Next to Peach. You're in Peach or the woman of the hour, okay? So my Jazzy life. Yes, I'm Jazzy life. I don't, I don't nobody like me. I'm not wanted. It's not going great. I feel so bad. I wanna quit YouTube. Oh, woe's me. Oh, poo. Oh, poo. Listen, my Jazzy life, you really do kind of sound like you sound a little bit like Ehor or Eeyore or whatever. You kind of sound like that. You just kind of can you pep up your voice just a tad bit? You know what I mean? Maybe you'll feel better if you change your voice. It'll probably help you change your energy. I'm trying. This, y'all don't know what it's like. I get harassed on a daily. I did talk to Chris, and Chris just tell me to shut up and leave it alone. And yeah, this is all alleged, Jazzy life. Because when you come over here, it's got to be alleged. I just get down, drag down the street. Nobody likes me. Nobody loves me. The reactors, the reactors, the reactors, the reactors, the reactors, the reactors. It's all the reactors. The reactors is always saying something. They're always saying something. This always saying something. Doc send dirty foot dukes. Wow, Jess. She insulted me, Dr. Ramirez. She called me dirty foot dukes. What Jazzy life to the well I didn't even I should have made you go to the restroom. I forgot so you can wash your feet. My feet are already washed. I put them on the water hose before it came in. Um you didn't put no soap on my Jazzy life? No. Okay. So can you finish recapping us about this week? So you're depressed. I get it, right? I'm sorry you're depressed, okay? I mean, what do you mean somebody's harassing you? Is that really the truth? Or is it that, and this is all alleged, what I'm about to say, right, to you? Um, because you can't sue me. I'm saying alleged. I'm just asking key questions. I have key questions. The crystals have key questions. Now, my Disney life, is it because Chris basically gave you an ultimatum? I mean, I was over at friend's house, right? And Love Lice and Lace Front basically was saying that um you allegedly was having some issues here with Chris basically gave you she feels like Chris may have given you an ultimatum about YouTube. And if so, I could understand why my Jazzy, like, because you did like put him in front of the camera, and it was just too much for him because he's like not comfortable with his body image because he has big hips, and everybody calls him Buffalo Butt, hipsters, hips, and just all kind of egregious names, which, you know, not a strong person could handle all that. I mean, that could be problematic. That could hurt someone's feelings, right? So I could certainly understand that. I mean, and then he's really trying to lose weight, I guess. You say he's always at the gym, but again, we haven't seen him in a while. So, because he hasn't been over your house in probably 6 months, allegedly. So we haven't seen him other than that picture that we saw at the Mosey Wozy Hotel Motel Holiday Inn, my Jazzy life. So did you come across any of the reactors and seen that video? Because it seemed like to me they were trying to help you out to let you know that your man was kind of at a hotel with a female. I mean, you can't be mad at the reactors. Where you think they're not going to put it out, my Jazzy life? Did you think that it wasn't going to come out? And then you still haven't told us what you did for your birthday. You said that you didn't do anything for your birthday, but I don't understand why you didn't do. Well, we don't understand. I should say allegedly. Why didn't you do anything for your birthday? I would have thought that you would have done something nice. Maybe got your nails done, your toes done. Even getting your hair done. Because those wigs aren't really, seem like they're really working for you these days. So you didn't get your what did you do for Chris's birthday? Did you send him a cash app? I mean, we just really want to know. Did you send him a cash map? If so, how much was the cash app? I mean, we just really want to know. And I mean, of course, it's none of our business. I mean, you don't have to tell us, but it was just curiosity. I mean, we just kind of want to know for sits and giggles. Sits, I don't want to curse too early. So sits and giggles. So we're just trying to figure out like what is actually going on with that. Like, can you please explain? No. So that's fine. And so are you really angry at so-called people, or people harassing you, so-called angry at that? Because you've been getting that since you've been on here, right? Because a lot of egregious things you've done. So is it that you are really upset by that, or you upset because Chris has not been home and y'all didn't celebrate each other's birthday? And or you on a break from Chris? I think I asked you this before, but you didn't answer me. So are you and Chris on a break, or y'all? And also, I this is what I forgot to ask. Olivia, can you come back for just 1 second? Now, can I ask both of y'all something? Two things. Um, Thank you. I really appreciate y'all. Are you guys still friends? Do you guys still talk? It's reasons that we believe that you guys still talk because y'all got the same raspberry braid bonnets on your heads. So that's one of the things that I do know, y'all, is that they wore the raspberry bonnets this weekend. So we'll talk about that. And y'all probably need to trade because Olivia's yours is too big and Jasmine's yours is too small. So if y'all trade, it'll be cool. Okay. Thank you. So, and then the next thing, are you guys sending people over to my chat and other reactors chat and making comments and asking us dumb questions? Just curious because I don't know why you would want to sit up and listen to the likes of me. I mean, I'm cute and stuff. Um, and all of my crystals are sexy. I mean, they bad girls. They look good. They're even the guys that come over here. They are fine men. I mean, everybody's like tight, you know. So I'm just curious, why are y'all sending? Better yet, I'm just gonna tell you. Allegedly, I feel like y'all sending people over here. So what's the purpose of doing that when we're talking about you? And why would you even listen to me talk about you? It's just kind of weird, right? I've had people, in the past probably make some videos about me. And it was like dumb and lies. I didn't go over to their chat to listen to it because at that point I really didn't care. I was like, all right, who cares? I sat on the panel and somebody said something about me and I really didn't care. I was like, yes, no, okay, fine. And then try to make a video. Then I changed my mind and then I don't really care. Like, who cares? At the end of the day, it's like y'all don't know. We don't really know. Like you said we don't know you personally, so it doesn't matter. So I think those are questions. So basically, my Jazzy life was depressed. She took the little boy. I saw one video. I don't know what day it was, where she had the little boy, and I didn't cover it on this channel because it was kind of boring. It was nothing. It was enough boring stuff she had throughout the week, and I just couldn't add that. Another struggle lunch week, of course. Another cooking horribly. Stuff, laundry being on the floor. I mean, her usual, per usual. The little small bed that looked like a twin bed that she got in her room. Her claiming that she got Chris clothes on the floor. I mean, girl, please. You just got his clothes on the floor. I mean, girl, please. You trying to act like he's still there? He probably just left us and bumped that I got new clothes anyway. Like I said, that's probably his clothes that he really don't care about, right? Um, you legendary had on a little tidy outfit, look a tidy tight outfit. He is growing my Jazzy life, and when children do grow, and they don't stay that size forever. It's not like even as a teen, even teenagers kind of still grow, right? It's not like he's like 21, but he's like little, so you still kind of have to buy stuff that's gonna fit him. Um, and that lets me know. So of course, she still refuses to put on hard bottom shoes, or at very least putting them on some tennis shoes so it can have a support. It's not about it being hot, my Jazzy life. It's about the children having support for their feet, okay? And he doesn't have any support. I mean, she went somewhere this weekend where she went to the open house for two of her children, for the youngest girls. And again, they were playing in the gym without no house shoes. I mean, without I'm sorry, with sandals that wasn't any support, and you had them playing and stuff. And you don't play in sandals. Usually, you play in tennis shoes or gym shoes, if you want to call them that. So, and she was just basically, it seemed like that was her first time going up there, so they was basically showing it. And then of course, no, there's no secret moment, I mean, or there's no special moment that her children can have without her showing it. So of course, yeah, they do have a lot in common. And yes, if I wonder if they talk to each other, I believe they do talk to each other, but whatever. um yeah, so so it just like really weird. It was just, your children can have a moment. It's okay to take pictures, like I'm gonna take a picture, but it's just to film the whole entire thing is very exploitive. You know what I mean? If you were that mother, normally a parent, especially parents, they take pictures and kind of keep it going. Or if they do a video, I mean, all that footage that you had, I it's very exploitive, my Jazzy life. I'm sorry, I hate to say this. Um, so of course, no Chris. I mean the usual, per usual. But it seemed a little differently, my Jazzy life. I think that you all are having some deep issues, and it has nothing to do with so-called reactors. And I think he's just tired of the YouTube thing, and he gave you ultimatum. I agree with Lovelace. I'm sorry, Love Lies, Lace Fronts. I agree with her. I'm sorry, I do. I felt like that anyway. Okay, I do believe that. I'm sorry, and it's just, it's just the point. You can't keep taking your problems out on everybody. You know what I mean? You acting like Peach, which brings me there. So anyway, I'm done with you. I really don't care. Bottom line, my Jazzy life, you have nothing really going on. The Davis Ford left for, I don't know if they were gone since Thursday or Wednesday or something like that. So they were, looks like they were at their father's house, right? So they were gone. The second thing, I'm trying to think, not the second thing. Let's see, I think that's it. I mean, what else happened at her house? Nothing. Oh, how you doing, Ebony? I'm not showing these heifers today. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't because I'll be on her all night. I'm just doing a recap. So next we're going to Peach. We're just doing our weekly uh cap. I'm not gonna be on her long, I promise, because I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna watch Sister Wives and I'm going to sleep after that. And I'm gonna put my mafia documentaries on. So anywho, Peach, Peach father passed away. Namaskar. Peace be upon him. May the ancestors bless him or have favor for him. May he's able to, go to a special realm that will be to his liking and something that will make sense for him in his life from out here. And he is a part of your ancestor species. You really need him. I don't know why you going in on your ancestor, because your ancestors are the one who, on top of the creator, the ancestors are the one that protects your little dumb ass self. Ooh, excuse me, your little dumb self, right? So, okay, Ashe, I pour out water. Ashe, Peach's father's name William Mcintyre. I think that's his name. Ashe. So I'm a pay homage to your ancestors, since you ain't got God given sense to give you. So I pour out libations for your ancestors. Yeah, I'm spiritual, y'all. I'm sorry. I've just gotta do it. It's just in me. That's why people say pour out a little liquor. They basically doing libations for their ancestors. I don't think people understand that though. But whatever. Anyway, Ashe to your ancestor. Okay, let's move on. And to mine too. And to anybody everybody else's ancestors, I pour out some water, libation, and may the creator be pleased with the ancestors. Anywho, so check this out. The next thing I noticed as well, Peach, is that, I mean, your whole, while you're blessing your family, they're blessing you. And I did play um live your transgender sister. I just didn't I couldn't play all of it because it was a lot of profanity. And it's not like they're not on YouTube, that they're on, it looks like Instagram. So of course they're gonna really let loose. So it's not like they have a YouTube channel that they're doing that on, right? So, I really believe the transgender. Pretty much all your siblings are saying the same thing. Even your other female sibling. Now that's what I'm gonna probably play tomorrow. I meant to play that the other day. Um, but I'm gonna play the female, her female sister, the other sister. Um, Not the transgender sister, but the other sister. I'm gonna play that. We already heard from her brother. So pretty much it is what it is. Bottom line is, Peach, you laughed at your father, you rejoiced at your father passing away. Something's really wrong with you. It was just so much. It was so much to cover. The fact that you dissed your mom. Your mom got into a brawl. This was last week or last weekend, and that was crazy. And yeah, you perpetuated that energy. You can say that it's not your fault, but we got to be honest. You perpetuated that energy. If you hadn't been online talking about your mother for a long time, nobody would have known who she was or came up to her in any disrespectful. So bottom line, is your fault. Okay. I hope he doesn't go to the funeral. Yes, that brings me. Thank you so much, Rose, for bringing that up. And Peach, if you go to that funeral, girl, you probably gonna get hurt. And I really don't. And again, we are in here gossiping, stuff like that. If you want to call it that, we talking. I don't really. I mean, yeah, it's gossip. I ain't gonna lie. We just talking. We talking, gossiping a little bit. We gossiping a little bit, but we more talking, right? Um, it is what it is. Listen, Peach, please don't go to the funeral, because I really don't want. I don't know you like that, and I don't care about you for real, not for real like that. But I don't. I can't. It's certain things that I can't. I don't want to watch you getting mollywopped. I even though you might, in our humble opinion, you not helping the situation. You're adding to a further beatdown, possibly, allegedly. And that's not okay. And I don't want to see that online, because more than likely, because of as revenge, because of the way that you have betrayed your family. So probably they probably will film it and try to make you look as crazy, as sick as you are. And we got a lot of information, which I think we played in the video, and I definitely seen it in Lace Fronts as well, but we did see it over here on this with the Crystal Palace and over here in the parlor. We did see the fact that, Peach, you are, from allegedly, and I also saw it in Kale's live as well. We did see, and we saw it on his channel, and I watched it personally by myself before even airing it. I just was like, wow, my mouth was dropped. But I knew, it makes sense, allegedly. But yeah, so basically you're getting beat down and you're talking about it and you're admitting, you have admitted to, you said it was as if you did. So it was a lot of stuff dropped, a lot of tea dropped from your transgender sister saying that your husband actually wanted one of the sisters, and that your house allegedly was, you rolled like Jasmine, that your house wasn't, that you had unexpected visitors, or maybe they was expected visitors that wasn't paying rent. And when you walk to the door, they come and meet you like, hey, 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 girl. And, with your unexpected visitors, so to speak, uh, we didn't want them meeting us at the door, so nobody we didn't want to come in, because of that fact. So stuff like that, and then you talked, and then it was just a lot. And so basically, bottom line is your family states that you were never mistreated. Your mother um sold how can I say, she sold narcotics, so to speak. She was a a street pharmaceutical uh, person. Because of that, you didn't want for anything. So when you talked about your sister having these type of shoes and name brand shoes or clothes, your mother only got it for them, which made no sense to nobody in here. We didn't believe that for 1 second anyway. We knew that that was a lie. And anywho, they said you got basically everything you wanted. Now, why would a sibling who, it's not like y'all don't have the same mother. So what would be the motive for that particular sister lying on you? The sister didn't lie on you, okay? You're lying. I'm sorry, allegedly. I really don't believe you. And we said this before. Now, do I believe? I do believe something. I'm gonna tell you what I really believe. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. And this is my opinion. I do believe that Peach's mom just wasn't there as much. That's what I believe. I believe that she did give them, she tried to, just like how Peach does, that's how she do. Like basically, I think has an addiction to money also. I think they all have an addiction to money to a degree. Fast money. That's what I believe. That's my opinion. However, I believe that and this is all allegedly, I believe that her mom just didn't spend time with her because she was too far gone in the streets. That's my humble opinion. So it's not a situation where her mom will just beat her or mistreat her as she stated, or that she took stuff, that she didn't buy her stuff. She did. I believe that. But I believe that she just didn't. Uh, she wasn't there like that for them. I mean, she wasn't there in the home. And I think that, now she, because she changed her life, or she's going to church more. And again, you can't sell la 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 forever. You know what I mean by la la la? You can't sell that forever. It's the songs out there called that just tell you can't do it forever. So at some point in time, you got to sit down, because it's two places you can go. Either you can go to the pokey, or you can go to the ground. You can go to the dirt. And so her mother had enough sense enough to stop or whatever. So totally makes sense. Okay. Um, I think most grew up in the projects and had to do anything to get out of there. Right. I can understand that. And this is no lot knock, but I mean I'm just calling it how I feel in my humble opinion. So that be that, and so Peach, I do believe Peach is jealous because of Everybody looks a little differently than she do. And it's not, and I don't think Peach is ugly. For the record, I don't believe Peach is ugly. I think that that hair color, that just makes her look like Ronald McDonald. She's not ugly. She's not an ugly girl. She has beautiful teeth. She has some pretty teeth. I'm sorry, she does. And I'm not being funny. I'm not saying, oh, that's the best thing I can think about her. She has nice skin. Peach is a nice looking girl if she fix herself up, but she just makes herself, and it's nothing wrong with having natural hair, okay? But if some, you gotta make it make sense though. It's like those braids don't even, and she got enough hair to braid. So it's not that. It's not that the braids, she just did them in the kitchen herself. You can tell allegedly, right? And it's just, she just let herself go. She not trying to fix herself up with, because she got Woody, Footy, Tootie, Nutty, Hoodie in the house with her. So that's the reason why she just carried her. She allowed him to just break her down all the way. And then the fact that he hit her mom, we talked about that. He hit her mom with a bottle and just stuff like that. I mean, they just gotta, God. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want no family like that. I don't want to be in a family like that. If I come back in another life, I don't want to meet nobody in that energy whatsoever. I like having a square life. I like being a housewife and sitting at home in my own, where I can just sit on here and talk stuff with y'all, right? I don't want that kind of life. I don't want that kind of life for my children. I always worked. I just no, and I'm not. I ain't got that kind of habit. And she admitted that everybody in her family has a gambling habit or an addiction of some sort. Obviously, right? Fast money seems like to me fast money. Uh, and his come to find out the father has 24 children allegedly, or somewhere in the 20s, and that's damn ridiculous. I'm sorry, I hate to say this. And so basically children weren't getting really that kind of attention from their father the way that they need to, but they could have. I guess they could have gotten some kind of attention, but the fact that, I guess they, according to, how you doing, KW, um according to Peach's transgender sister, um it is stated that, I mean, she, sorry, um, spent a lot of time with him and the father, and due to that, it was, everybody else could have as well, but because they would get into it with the father, or they felt some kind of way, they wanted him to be with them or get some, you know what I'm saying, some bone chicka wah wah. And because they didn't get the bone chicka wah wah, they kept the children away allegedly. So I mean, it is what it is. So anyway, he supposedly died with a smile on his face. So he did get a chance to see his children. He she also The transgender sister also stated that nobody acted funny with her, with Peach, and Peach was a alleged thief, and then she stole from the sister. She stole ideas, stole money, and that they didn't start acting funny until she started doing egregious things to the family, and then they started keeping their distance, and it was because of, they feel like, allegedly, because of what. And that's when her father finally fell out with her, like last, I guess, I don't know how long. I cannot say that, somewhat in the last year of his life. Let's say that, but allegedly, it's something to that. Don't quote me on that, but it's something to that effect. KW, what you saying here? Peace situation is dysfunctional and to the highest degree. Yes, it is. Um, Wonder how many times baby mamas. Wonder how many baby mamas too. 24. Wow. Yeah. There's a lot of many problems in that family. Yes, that's ridiculous. Not seriously. So so that happened. Sorry about that. Again, namaste to the father and Ashe, right? To his peace be upon him. Um, so just a lot. So I'm gonna this. So that's it. So let's move on. Uh, who else did we talk about? Did I talk about all three of them? Chrissy trying our wigs. I mean, her per usual. She trying out wigs, this wig, Tina Turner wig, Al Sharpton wig. I don't know, Joe Boy George wig. I don't know. I mean, I didn't really look at it. I mean, it was a wig. I didn't. It was like a wig is a wig is a wig. I mean, what y'all want from me? I mean, God, that's it. So I don't know. I'm just like blah blah blah. I'm definitely gonna start covering more mommies next week because um I don't want to be disrespectful. So I'm just gonna say that we just need more mommies. Blah, blah. Oh, that other girl. What's that other girl name? Wine and Dine or Wine Glass. And Chill. She stated that she was getting everybody together. She was checking everybody. She about her mother-in-law did want her at the house, and she said but she didn't make a mention about he suggested for her to go to the shelter, and then no real man would tell his wife that, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. Um, so she said, well, I'm just feeling like this. I feel like that. And I was just like, okay. While Liv got that baby looking homeless, comb his hair. I don't know. I don't mind the erg but Nate thing, but it gotta have a rhythm to it. Do you watch Nakia? I didn't watch Nakia this week. I mean, I no, last week I watched her. I know. I just know from the sector she is a total mess with 2 kids. Rose, I did watch her last week. I didn't do it this week though. It's a lot. That book, I'm gonna get that book. It's just got to be knocked down. It's just got to be. I wish it was an ebook and not because I don't want it in my house. So after I get it, and I can't consciously give it to somebody, I'm gonna have to you know, no, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it's not gonna stay in my house. So that's the issue. That's the dilemma I'm dealing with, right? I wish it was like an ebook. It'll be better. Uh, so um, so what else? She's too dirty for me. I can't watch. All alleged, but definitely your opinion. Yeah, I don't know. I ain't never really seen, I watched her that one time, and the only thing I saw that one time was she was just frying chicken in that house. And then I read her book, and I was trying to read the samples of all of her books because she has 4 books. A lot of people don't know that. So I found 4 books on Amazon on her. If you don't believe me, you don't even have to go to Amazon to look for it, but you can certainly look at one of my videos on her. I got one video about her. So, let's see. Yeah. So anyway, she basically stated that this was her last day in the apartment, and that was pretty much it. She was kind of like, I don't know. The video before that, she called herself checking people, and she was doing the whole like she was trying to act like she was Malcolm X somebody, brother minister, trying to act like she was that while putting her hands on her lip. It was just weird, and I was just like, okay. So I was done with that. I was just like, I'm not ready to watch all that. We didn't even watch all of it. We probably watched about 10 minutes of it, then we went somewhere else. We drove down the YouTube streets and rolled into somebody else. Sorry about my voice. I sound like I sound like that because it's just God. It just sucked. Anikia goes to her daughter's graduation and runs out of gas. I can't stop laughing. I thought it was a skit. She feels like this. Woo, that's hilarious. I can't. We gonna watch that. You go listen. I don't know if you got an Instagram, but if you have an Instagram, please send that to me so I can show that and laugh. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up because I'm tired, and I probably am bringing down your energy by the way that my voice sounds. Y'all know when I get tired, I get to sounding tired. I sound tired. I can't even bake it off. I'm just honest. Tomorrow morning I will be bright, bushy tail and ready for a conversation. So don't even trip. Wait a minute. Krishan drives. Krishan rides Thursday. Okay. So yeah. So pretty much, in the morning I'll be straight. I'm gonna try to do this early on, but I gotta get to sleep because I'm gonna have to wake up and finish straightening it up. So anyway, I really do. What time is that? Is it there? It is 11:57 p.m. here. I'm on Eastern Standard Time. So, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and go. I do appreciate y'all coming here. I tried to I was cool. I think by the time we got to my Jazzy life, I got burnt out. And then we start talking about that girl, Peaches. Dealing with all them folk in her family, every family member. I mean, almost all 20, I'm exaggerating, but almost all 20 of her dang on siblings came forward. That was a lot. I'm like, oh my God, to watch all that. I was like, I'm not like watching all that. I just didn't. And I just like, I just don't. You have to catch me up on some. Yeah, I need to get because I've been doing those marathons because I had been trying to get my numbers up. So I've been doing those marathons and I'm telling you, it's catching up with me because I don't sleep as is, okay? But it does take energy. It takes a lot of energy to talk about these heifers, these I'm sorry, bunnies, bunnies. And then I had to um I'm at the point of almost being monetized. Well, I am. YouTube has approved it, right? So I'm at that point, and then every little noise I make, they're like, "Ew, that's not, it's not a copyright against you." However, the company from where is this? Excuse me, wherever this from, this company, and I had to do orders today. Man, I had and then I did like 3 readings today, so I'm a little tired. And plus, I had to do my mommy and my wifely duties. So, but I love it though. I'm not complaining. I promise you. I'm not my Jazzy life. I'm just tired. But I really do love my life. I promise you. I love coming on here talking to y'all. I love it. I swear I do. I swear I do. I love my family. I would rather be tired and get things done than to not be tired and not get jack nothing done. And everything is like messed up. See, thank God. What I do appreciate about doing trying to get this YouTube, as the youth would say, bag, is that I can do it from the home, you know, or I can always, when I go to my healing center or wherever I travel to, I can do it still. No, no, I don't even need magnesium. You know what? I said magnesium. Is that I would have to like look, let me tell you something. As soon as I lay down, I take black seed oil, I take sea moss, I take burdock root, yellow root sometimes too. And right now I'm utilizing one of my uh female kits. One of my I'm drinking my female teas. I did today, and I got to start back doing it like twice a day Monday. So yeah, no, I'm going straight to sleep. I mean, oh, you saying? Oh, that's right. I did tell you. I'm sorry, KW. You did. I did just tell you. I'm tripping. You did. You did. I just told you that it's hard for me to sleep. No, it's been like that my whole life. It's just no matter what I take, I could take no matter what herb I take or whatever I take, it's still my sleep. It's just I don't get enough sleep. But when I go, but my body lets me know. Does that make sense? Um, I'm sorry, you make a suggestion and I'm sitting up here. Don't think I'm not. Yes, please always make a suggestion to me about stuff, okay? Don't trip. Please don't think I'm being funny. Um, but my bio mom is a night owl. My daughter is a night owl. Um, it's just that's just my grandmother was a night owl. Her mother was a night owl. You know what I mean? It's just like a generational thing. And my what I like about my body is my body was shut down on me. Like, yeah, KW, don't think that. Please don't think that. I'm not that type of person. I'm telling you. Even me being a herbalist, I still um I still don't mind people giving me remedies for certain things because again, we don't always know everything, right? So yeah. And I'll try something once, but no, I'm crashing. I'm crashing tonight because my body is like, yeah, it's time to go to bed, and that's what I have to do. When I listen to my body probably more than the probably more than others, right? And my body's telling me to crash. Listen how my voice sounds. My voice sounds ridiculous. Hereditary. I understand. Yeah, girl. These folks is nuts. Them women nuts in my family because they they passed that on to me. I didn't know that till after I met them. I didn't know. And then they called me and we were talking late. And it's like, dang, where you up? My grandmother called me like at 11 o'clock. Was like, what you doing? I was like, I'm chilling. And then she was like, I'm gonna call you right back. She called me back at 1 o'clock. Are you still up? I sure was. And she's like, girl, I can't believe you still up. Yeah, yeah. So my grandmother, so that's just normal. But I so much appreciate everybody. KW, please come back. I really appreciate you joining us and happy and everybody. I really am happy, Rose, that you came in here. Happy. I'm really happy you all came in here. And Crystal, how you doing, Crystal? I hope Crystal you still here. I'm gonna make sure I speak to you, Crystal. Thank you so much. I want to make sure I spoke to you. I don't think I remember speaking to you, but I apologize. I'm speaking to you now. So hopefully you go back and watch this replay and know that I spoke to you. Let me look and see if you're still in here. I'm gonna make sure I personally put my thingamajig, my at it. Hold on. Let me make sure I put my attitude because I did speak to KW. I will pop in certainly and wish you the best. I really appreciate that. Yes. Make sure you like and subscribe because that'll help me get my numbers up. And again, y'all be patient with me. Be patient with me. I will get my rhythm about this. Have to, sometimes when you first get started, you gotta kind of figure out what's the best timing for you to go live. Then you have to figure out like where your footing is. So I'm still finding my footing. Once I find my footing, y'all will be like, dang, she cold. She one of them bad mama jammas. Y'all know I'm old, right? Um, so you'll see it in a minute. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and crash. I really appreciate everybody coming live. I'm trying to do this every day. This is what is this? What's this called? What's this called? Youtober. What is it called? Dang, I was just on Yanni's post and she said this was Tovember or what do they call this? What is this? What is this called? What is this little thing called? I don't remember. Anyway, thank you so much. Everybody make sure you put your shoes back on and please have a blessing. Before y'all leave, I do want to send this energy out to y'all because this is so important. Okay. Um, please, everybody, please allow yourself to connect and ground. Make sure that you allow yourself not to be stressed out because stress is taking a lot of us out of here. Like heart attacks, high blood pressure, and people who have certain elements like lupus and things like that, that also triggers your lupus to have stress. Even sickle cell. If you have sickle cell, I have a sickle cell trait. Um, but if you have sickle cell, it all stress also triggers that. Okay. And so I want everybody to make sure they do not stress out. Understand that they can, if you're cleaning up your house, you can always you don't have to do it all in one day. If you have a big place, you don't have to do it all in one day. You can do it within a couple of days. Don't stress yourself out. Don't stress yourself out about anything in your life. If you're working at a job and your boss is pressuring you to do stuff, just understand that you can only do what you can do. If your bills are piling up, you can only do what you got to do. Make payment arrangements with them. Pay if you got to pay a certain amount, make sure you pay that certain amount. Do that. Make sure that you take time for yourself, because sometimes this world can eat you up. Sometimes people can you for granted. Don't allow anybody to take you for granted. Do what you can for people. You can't do everything. You can't be everything for everybody at any given moment. And sometimes even God rested according to the Bible. Even God rested for 7 days, you know, because he was tired after trying to create the earth, right? He or she was tired for trying to create the earth, right? So you want to make sure that you get that rest. You want to make sure that your energy replenishes, because that is so important. And you want to also make sure that you meditate. It is so important to meditate. If you're a yogi, do some yoga. It is so important for us to get some type of exercise, whether that be walking around your living room, whether that be walking around your house or apartment, walking to the mailbox. I'm doing this every day, grabbing 5 pound weights, lifting them up, pushing them up and down, pushing them 10, do 10, do 10 in the morning, do 10 in the afternoon, do 10 in the evening, do some crunches, 10, 10, 30 a day, and spread them out if you will. You want to do it all at once. Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Figure out an improvement that you want to do once a week. You want to add to your routine. If you're trying to get your I don't know, your skin cleared up, get into a product that's going to help you get your skin cleared up, whatever it is. I don't know, but just do that. Make sure you do something that's going to make you feel good. If you're a female, get your nails done, paint them, or paint them yourself if you're good at that. And I'm not good at painting my nails. That's a whole nother story. I have to go somewhere and get them done. But go paint your nails. I don't know. If you wear wigs, throw you a pretty wig on. Don't wear the wigs that my Jazzy Life and them be wearing. Don't wear them now. Don't wear them country wigs. No, man. Don't do it. Don't. Rick James, wore those wigs, put that stuff in his hair, because that was the time back then. Even he upgraded. He didn't keep wearing that same hairstyle. Even he upgraded. So I don't know why people trying to bring that hairstyle back now. You know what I mean? Don't make no sense. So what I'm saying is, don't wear a Rick James wig, okay? Make sure you don't wear no Rick James wig. Make sure that y'all do something nice for people that you love, but don't overbear yourself. Don't overburden yourself with doing something nice for people. And tell people you love them now. Don't wait till tomorrow, because they may not be here. Tell yourself that you love yourself. Make sure you pour into you. Don't talk about that stuff about you being an empty bottle or empty shell. That bullshit Jasmine talk about. And Jasmine be playing sometimes. My Jasmine be doing that for sympathy. But what she don't understand is she's creating this energy around her that's gonna end up being by herself. Period. Like not even the children want to be around her. Okay. because that same song and dance, you perpetuating that negativity. I might get on here and talk stuff, but I'm happy. And I'm telling you, I'm tired though now, but you still but you still want to make sure that you love yourself as best as you can love yourself. And if you don't love yourself, fake it till you make it. Keep telling yourself you love you. I love me. I love me. I love me. I'm a great person. I'm a great person. Keep telling yourself that over and over. Keep saying that that you I am abundance. I am love. I am life. I am happiness. I am a beautiful person. I give joy. I am joy. Pour those words into you so you can begin to start believing it. I'm telling you, it works because I used to be depressed a long time ago, years ago, and I just got tired of being depressed. And once I started taking life coaching courses, not only was I a student, but I was also a client of myself. I was my first client. And then a friend was my second client, but I was my first client. And I took those life coaching courses, and I'm telling you, it really helped. It was part of the thing that saved my life. I'll tell you about the first thing that saved my life. But it definitely was a part of saving my life. I'm telling you, because I didn't know if I was making it the way that I need to make it. And I'm not talking about I was going to take myself out, because no, it was like that. But it was just like I didn't know, because I didn't know about being happy within. Sure, my environment was great. Sure, I had a husband that doted on me. Sure, I had children who loved me, and sure, I had parents who loved me, but I still needed a lot of healing. I still needed a lot of healing because of past situations and because of things I've done to myself, right? And not believing in myself because I had low self esteem and because I didn't want to, because I believe what certain people told me, right? So you have to really pour into yourself. It was there within me, but I had to, when I took that course, it helped me to bring it out. And I'm telling you, ever since then, I don't wake up upset, even though I'm groggy. I'm tired now, y'all, but I'm still not in a bad mood. I'm just tired, but I'm not in a bad mood. I'm like a kid. I do fight my sleep. That's bad though. That's really something I have to work on. That's something I have to work on because I will fight my sleep. But just make sure that you all love yourself and love each other, and don't be anywhere you not wanted. That's another thing. Do not go places you're not wanted, because it's a reason. It's a reason. I'm gonna say this, and I'm going to bed. We were supposed to go to Indianapolis. We were going to go downtown Indianapolis because that's not very far from us. That's about an hour and a half, less than a half, right? We were supposed to go there, and it was like this was one year. I can't remember when this was like. I think was it maybe 2022 or maybe earlier 2023, whatever. Yeah, I can Google and look that up. So what happened was, we were gonna go, and then my husband was like, "Nah, we need to plan this out better." Um, you know, and then I was like, "Okay, no problem." Do you know that on the news the very next day that they had shot somebody started doing drive-bys downtown? What does that say? Be careful about going places you're not wanted. That's the bottom line. Anyway, let me wrap this up. I'm on a tangent. Okay, I really appreciate y'all, and I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for helping this channel to go. Vito, yeah, Vito vlog every day in October exactly. So that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna make sure I don't get on her tired tomorrow. I always say that, but toward the end I get tired. Oh my god. Okay, y'all. Thank you so much. I'm gonna get out of here. And I know they're gonna send me one of those little things and tell me it's not a copyright. But I don't understand it. They say it's not a copyright. It doesn't count against me, but it's copyright. But it's not against me. But whatever. I just have to send them proof that you know, that I bought it. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this. I really appreciate y'all so much for standing in. I found a good